Are we finally looking at the end of the notch, the pill, the island, or whatever Apple's marketing department decides to call that black void at the top of our screens next? For years, tech companies have promised us a true, uninterrupted slab of glass, kind of like how they promised us flying cars and a truly paperless office. Now, leaked official CAD renders of the iPhone 18 Pro Max suggest Apple is actually about to deliver exactly that, or at least the crucial final stepping stone toward it. It honestly reminds me of the time we first saw the original iPhone back in 2007, shifting from physical BlackBerry keyboards to a pure capacitive screen. Back then, we all wondered how we'd type without feeling the physical click of a plastic key under our thumbs. Today, it's about refining that early magic into a perfect utilitarian tool. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into a massive new leak that completely changes what we thought we knew about Apple's upcoming heavyweight flagship. If you're the kind of guy who actually reads the owner's manual before starting the lawnmower, does serious research before dropping premium money, and has zero tolerance for cheap, overblown hype, you're in the right place. Let's separate the real leaks from the noise, cut out the hyperventilation, and look at the cold, hard facts. According to a highly detailed report published by Martin Filippov on May 4, 2026, we now have our hands on the confidential design drawings for the iPhone 18 Pro Max. For those of us who have been around the tech block a few times, perhaps those of you who still vividly remember the unbreakable Nokia 3310 era, or the agonizing days of dial-up internet when someone picking up the kitchen landline would entirely nuke your 20-minute photo download, you already know that smartphone evolution has slowed down to an absolute crawl. It has become a game of fractions of a millimeter. But in industrial design, much like tuning a classic carburetor, these tiny, seemingly insignificant adjustments matter immensely. Why should experienced professionals care about this specific leak today? Because the iPhone 18 Pro Max isn't just another boring, iterative update pushed out to separate us from our wallets right before the holiday shopping season. It is literally the bridge to the 20th anniversary iPhone 20. As we get a little more gray in the beard, our priorities with technology fundamentally shift. We want a device that is relentlessly reliable, extremely easy on our deteriorating eyesight, and doesn't get in our way with unnecessary gimmicks aimed at teenagers. The reduction of the dynamic island, the integration of serious mechanical camera hardware, and ultra-efficient on-device artificial intelligence mean this phone is designed for true professional utility. Honestly, this might just be the most sensible, pragmatic piece of hardware Apple has engineered in a decade. So, grab a cup of black coffee, settle into your favorite armchair, and let's break down exactly what these CAD files reveal. Let's start with the most obvious visual shift on the front of the device, right where you stare for several hours a day. The leak clearly shows that the dynamic island cutout will be exactly 25% to 35% smaller than what we saw from the iPhone 14 Pro all the way up to the current iPhone 17 Pro. Apple is achieving this long-awaited reduction by engineering a much smaller 24-megapixel front-facing camera and miniaturizing the Face ID sensor system. It's like they finally figured out how to pack a V8 engine into a compact chassis without the whole thing catching fire. By shrinking these highly complex components, Apple has cleared away a significant chunk of that intrusive black pill sitting at the top of your screen. For anyone who uses their phone for reviewing complex PDF documents, reading long-form articles, or simply watching a video without a massive dead zone bleeding into the frame, this is excellent news. It makes the display look considerably more expansive and clean. The report indicates this smaller island isn't just an aesthetic tweak to sell more leather cases. It is the final stepping stone before we get the all-screen iPhone 20. This naturally makes everyone wonder, if the camera is shrinking this much now, will it disappear completely by next year? The short answer is no, it will still be there, but it could possibly shrink even further, leaving a punch-hole camera similar to what Android phones have been doing for years while Apple stubbornly held onto the notch. That means we might finally see the entire Face ID biometric system going completely under the display, which is essentially the holy grail of smartphone design. Now there is something even more exciting coming in the iPhone 18 Pro Max for the first time, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the screen. Under the hood, we are looking at a brand new A20 Pro chip built on a 2nm process. For context, 2nm manufacturing is so ridiculously small and complex that it makes building a mechanical Swiss watch look like playing with oversized wooden blocks. This chip is the absolute first of its kind in the industry, and it brings a level of power efficiency that is frankly mind-boggling. But raw speed isn't the main selling point here. This chip is custom-built to run new Apple Intelligence features that, according to the leaks, are actually powered by Google's Gemini. Let that sink in for a moment. Apple and Google holding hands to make your phone smarter. This chip is designed to run artificial intelligence directly on the device itself without relying on the cloud or a constant internet connection. This is a massive deal for anyone who values their privacy. You won't have to wait for your proprietary business data or personal emails to ping a server farm somewhere in Nevada just to get a summary or draft a reply. It happens right there in your hand, securely and instantly. It's like having a highly competent executive assistant living inside your phone, one who doesn't gossip, doesn't ask for a raise, and never takes a coffee break. But the leaks also show something absolutely huge on the back of the iPhone 18 Pro Max. And for the photography guys out there, this is the main event. There's a new 48-megapixel main camera that features a variable aperture. If you know your way around a proper DSLR, you know exactly what this means. Instead of relying on a fixed piece of glass and a whole lot of software trickery to guess what should be in focus, the lens can physically adjust its iris to let in more or less light. It operates just like a professional camera lens, or the human eye. This means when you're shooting in a dimly lit steakhouse or trying to get a sharp, perfectly lit photo of a document on your office desk, the camera mechanically adapts to the situation. It creates a natural, optical depth of field rather than the sometimes fake-looking software blur we've been putting up with for years. It is a genuine, hardware-level improvement that drastically reduces the reliance on computational photography, which often has a terrible tendency to oversharpen images until they look like a cheap oil painting. With all of this heavy-duty hardware, the variable aperture mechanism, the 2nm A20 Pro chip, and the high-density display, you have to wonder about the battery life. Apple knows that for guys like us, battery anxiety is second only to finding out your favorite local hardware store closed down. The 2nm process inherently brings a massive leap in energy efficiency, meaning this phone could easily push deep into a second day of heavy use without breaking a sweat. You can run your GPS on a road trip, take endless conference calls, and review spreadsheets without constantly scanning the room for an outlet like a desperate traveler at an airport terminal. Let's take a step back from the spec sheet and look at the bigger picture. As your trusted tech friend, what is genuinely believable here and what might just be standard Silicon Valley marketing fluff? First, the shrunken dynamic island is highly credible. Apple has been aggressively researching under-display technology for years, and a 25% to 35% reduction is a highly realistic, pragmatic stepping stone before they take the leap to a completely hidden camera layout. It is classic Apple, iterative, extremely safe, and meticulously calculated. What's truly interesting here is the variable aperture on the main camera. We have seen Android manufacturers play with mechanical apertures before, often with mixed, somewhat gimmicky results. But when Apple implements a physical hardware change like a mechanical iris, they usually tie it into their image signal processing software flawlessly. This could actually matter because true optical depth of field is a game changer for anyone who values authentic imagery over algorithmic guesswork. The 2nm A20 Pro chip is inevitable. The overseas foundries have been gearing up for it for a while. However, the heavy emphasis on AI should be approached with the same healthy skepticism you use when a used car salesman tells you the undercoating is absolutely necessary. While on-device processing powered by Google's Gemini sounds fantastic on paper, artificial intelligence features are only as good as their real-world utility. If it genuinely saves you time in a professional workflow, like flawlessly transcribing a chaotic board meeting without draining your battery, then it justifies the hype. Otherwise, it's just a heavily marketed spell checker. The timing of this leak is absolutely perfect because we are getting so close to the 20th anniversary of the iPhone. The information from Martin Filipov explains that the iPhone 18 Pro series is the last step before the all-screen dream comes true. By testing this new 24-megapixel sensor now, Apple is getting ready for a future where there are no holes in the screen at all. While that future is exciting, the 18 Pro Max might actually be the best version of the iPhone yet because it keeps the rock-solid safety of Face ID in a much smaller, less intrusive space. But with all this new tech, the big question is whether the price will stay the same or shoot up like our annual property taxes. As we wait for the official launch in September 2026, these CAD renders are the best proof we have that the old design is finally going away. The iPhone 18 Pro Max shows that Apple can give us a bigger, cleaner screen without giving up the utilitarian features we rely on daily. If these leaks are accurate, we're looking at a phone that finally bridges the gap between today's iPhones and the futuristic glass slab we've been promised since the Steve Jobs era. The only mystery left is how the software will use that extra screen space. One thing is certain, the road to the iPhone 20 has started and the 18 Pro Max is the star of the show. What are your thoughts about the upcoming iPhone 18 Pro Max? Is a mechanical variable aperture and a shrinking island enough to make you open your wallet this year? Or are you stubbornly holding onto your current phone until the wheels completely fall off? Let me know in the comments below. With that being said, hit the like button if you appreciate a no-nonsense tech breakdown, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.